Good morning. Welcome to another day on Earth. I might be lopsided. I might be a lot of things. Can't really see because the sun's in my eyes. I hope that it's okay. Welcome to another day on Earth. It is time for our daily tarot card reading where we look into the law of attraction, the oracle cards, the tarot cards. We get messages from A Course in Miracles. We clarify the oracle card spread and the tarot card spread. You're going to literally watch this curl go down, because it doesn't stay like that, won't stay like that. And that's a good thing, because I'm not really, I look like freaking Farrah Fawcett, right? Well, not really, you know what I mean. Anyway, I think it's funny. So when I watch the videos, it's like, wait, that's not what my hair looked like in the beginning of the video. Because I sit down here right after I finish getting ready. Like, I just do this first. And then the hair falls. Watching the hair falls. As the hair falls. That's what I should name my channel at instead of As the World Turns. As the hair falls. What is the law of attraction message for us today? My emotions are vibrational interpreters. Okay, I really need to pay attention to this today. I am going to a place. Yeah, these cards are gonna reflect the light, so we can't see them. So I really am going to be feeling a lot of emotions today, and they're interpreters, and I have to just stay calm and kind of just observe what emotion I'm feeling and what does it mean. Your eyes, your ears, even your nose, tongue, and fingertips are translating vibrations, but your most sophisticated of vibrational interpreters are by far your emotions. By paying attention to the signals of your emotions, you can understand with absolute precision everything you are now living or have ever lived. This is so important today, because it's like I'm going to be around like my whole family. And I was around just like my godmother last week, a couple weekends ago, and it was, it was just one person, so it just reminded me of all the fear, doubt, and insecurity I had around my family, family's pretty big, 5 people, 5 brothers, and a lot of cousins, like 12, all female, or something. And all the fear, doubt, and insecurity I had about my family being like divorced, like a broken family. I was just so full of fear, doubt, and insecurity the whole time. But now it's like I don't feel that anymore. Finally, after 56 years, I'm just going to observe the emotions, and then I can look back and say, a kind of healing. It will be healing. I'm hoping it'll be healing. To be like talking to my inner child and going like, see, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. All that fear, doubt, and insecurity was for nothing. So let's just stop it right now. Let's just stop having fear, doubt, and insecurity right now, right? It's everything you have now, you are living now or have ever lived. Like, it all comes to culmination. Is that the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, I had. All right. Wait, you don't belong there. What is it? The Ace of Fire now. Last time it was the Ace of Pentacles. Funny, I did see that one going in. I'm like, wait, I don't think that was a card. All right, what are the oracle card messages? I do have to get, this is why I'm doing, it's a funeral, and it's at 10, and it is now 8:55. It takes me 40 minutes to get there, so do the math. This might be a little faster than usual. Fork in the road in the past, right? Fork in the road, made decisions, right? Now you're like, okay, but now let's be fair. Let's be fair about it. To be fair, in the future, come to the edge. We got this card again. There's some kind of risk here. I feel like it's like, okay, you balanced it. Now what are you going to do? Are you going to keep it balanced and boring? Or are you going to try to walk? Oh, it's like you're on this seesaw, right? And you got it balanced right in the middle, and you're like, okay, am I going to try to walk to the right and try to, or maybe let somebody on that other side and trust them enough to make it even with me? Come to the edge. Because if you're alone, I don't know why I got that analogy, but on a seesaw, you're dead in the water. You can't do it. You have to stay in the middle. But if you have another person on the other side, you can do it. That it's just, sorry, co-creating. This is the message that's here today. There is somebody around you that can help you keep this fair. It's almost like You can do it alone. I'm not going to say you can't do it alone. You can do it alone, but you can do it better if you have another person co-creating, to be fair, chaos and conflict. It's just, I don't know why that analogy came to me. Like, as you all know, I don't plan these things. I don't come up with these things. It all comes to me as I'm reading. And I'm like, this is, as I'm saying, like, Spirit, this is not a good analogy. Like, you can't get to the other side. And like, so I'm having this conversation with Spirit while I'm reading the cards. And he's like, but there has to be somebody on the other side to help you. Now, that is not something I would say, because I'm a very independent, strong, stubbornly strong person. Like, too independent. Like, that's my issue. Too independent, and I would not come up with that. I would not say that. And I want people to be independent, That was Spirit's message. That's all I'm trying to say. It was not my message. I didn't see it coming. I was shocked even as I was saying it. I love it. All right, what are we talking about here? We are talking about, see, you don't know where you're going. You got things straightened out. You might be in a place where you feel like you're okay. You're fair. You're like, to be fair. But you're also like, kind of bored. Maybe you're kind of bored, or maybe like, I don't know where I'm going. What does all this mean? What, like, if it's like, okay, I got it all settled. Now what do I want to do? I don't know. I'm in the moon energy, Cancer and Pisces, I believe. Around that is the Four of Water. See, you're not paying attention. It's like, you want to be fair. You want to be even keeled, and you don't want anybody to mess it up. I think we've gotten this message that I'm getting right now before. What supports you? The King of Fire, the King of Wands, attracting something. In this energy, you don't realize it, I don't think. You might. I don't think so, because you don't want it in. And that's why it says, when you least expect it, because you're like, no, I'm fair, I'm good, I'm balanced, I'm on the middle of the seesaw, I'm not rocking the boat anywhere. But like, what you're really doing is attracting something better in. When I was pregnant, I said this story a million times. I was like 8.5 months pregnant, and I'm like, I'm so happy right now. I don't even know if I want to have this baby. I mean, obviously, it was just a fleeting emotion. But it's like, being content in the moment, that's what brings in more. And obviously, 2 weeks later, I got more, better, way better. So in the past, Four of Earth, yeah, see, you might be holding on to something. Somebody might be holding back. You might be holding on to something. I feel like it might be your independence. Like, too much holding on. In the future, immediate future, we have... Oh, I love it. Wish fulfillment. You are calling in this wish fulfillment, whatever it is. And it doesn't have to be a person on the other side. It could be like an activity. It could be something, a job, something you're just like, okay, I'm trying to balance it. I'm trying to keep the balance, and something's coming in, like to stand next to you, and then it's like you kind of seeing if you can keep the balance on how far can you go keeping this balance, right? Does that make sense? I hope it does, because it's in my head. It's the way it's being shown to me. It's hard to explain. It's like, you want to keep the balance. You want to keep the seesaw straight, and you're both right here, and you're both like walking out, like seeing how far you can bring this. Three of Air is in the upcoming overall energy. Sadness, sorrow, heartbreak. Now, see, for me, that this is something I already know about. Probably this is what I'm going into right now. A funeral, a wake, So, Three of Air. It could be that this is like your wish fulfillment comes with heartbreak. It could be you mourning your independence. We're going to clarify that one for sure. How do you feel right now about this Magician? Yeah, see, you feel totally in control right now. And it might be that you're letting go of that control to let something else in. How do they feel about you? Look, the moon and the star. You're their wish fulfillment. Their wish fulfillment for this person or people. What do you have to get through? The Nine of Wands. That's it, like a berry. You're holding on to something. And I don't blame you, because it's peaceful. But at the same time, it's the moon. Like, you feel alone and you don't know where you're going. No direction, maybe. boring. The Nine of Fire, you're holding, you have your guard up. What is the outcome? The Four of Fire, the Four of Wands. That is cohabitation with another person. This could be about moving in with somebody. It could be about moving out with somebody, without somebody. It could be a home change of some kind. This could be this could be actually a separation instead of what I was thinking. So I do see the separation, right? So you two are like right here. Boy, that took a turn. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's just not my message. So it's hard to interpret it. But it's like you're trying to separate. That's what my vision is saying. The Three of Swords. But you're becoming also a new home. There is a new home, a new peace. We're going to clarify that Three of Swords to be sure. It could be either. It could be, we're dealing with somebody's heart chakra opened up. But I'm just telling you, in the end, you are having a new home, a new peace, a new contentment. It's going to be okay. You are going to keep the peace that you've created, this fairness. What is the challenge? Patience, Temperance energy, Sagittarius energy, and the overall energy, Two of Earth. That is about change. That is about balance. Exactly. This is a balancing act of some kind. Whether you're trying to keep somebody or move away from somebody, this is like a complete balancing act that you will be successful with. Whatever it is, whichever way it is for you, it is about finding the peace, keeping the peace that you found. You've come to this stable place, and you got to deal with something still. And that's what this Three of Swords is. You're dealing with something still. Now you've been in a level place and you can deal with it, and you got to deal with it, and still keep that peace. There is another person involved. So you got to, it's like an ex, maybe somebody you share children with. You got to keep this peace. You've got to keep that seesaw straight. You will. Four of Swords. Definitely balance. Two wands on each side. All right, let's see. What's the wisdom? What time is it? 9:04. Wisdom from of course it's wicked long. Wisdom from A Course in Miracles. The Holy Spirit will direct you only so as to avoid pain. Surely no one would object to this goal if you recognized it. The problem is not whether what the Holy Spirit says is true, but whether you want to listen to what he says. So there is something about, this is something you don't want to deal with. But Spirit's trying to tell you something, trying to tell you how to deal with this thing. So listen, because you're in a good place and you're like, no, I'm not moving. But Spirit's going to guide you, just like the moon would guide this traveler that doesn't know where they're going. That is definitely guidance from Spirit, leading you to deal with this Three of Swords, something that you don't want to deal with. It's time to deal with it. But it's okay, because in the end, Four of Fire, happy home, cohabitation, finding your place, finding your peace, keeping your peace, because I feel like you are somewhat peaceful now. But the vision I'm having, there is two people moving apart. First time for everything over here. Never had a vision like this before during a reading. So, everyday miracles message for us today. Love holds no grievances. So yeah, it's like you got to do this. You have to deal with this person. You have to deal with it gently and balanced, right? And without a grievance. The holiest of all the spots on earth is where an ancient hatred has become a present love. Now this isn't even an ancient hatred, right? This is a present love. If you want it to be, if you can love unconditionally and gently and lovingly deal with this situation and this person, and learn how to balance with this person on that seesaw. Yeah, there's some balance that needs to be done with another person here. All right. What? Let's see. We're going to clarify just a little bit, because I really got to go. So sorry. Let's clarify the moon, right? We're going to clarify anything negative, and there's not a lot of negative things here. The moon. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody moving slowly towards a goal. This is like you have it in your mind. You want to be in this Four of Wands. But right where you are right now, it's almost like it's comfortable, but unacceptable. And it's a fight. It's a fight. And current energy. 8 of Cups. Yeah, you're walking away from that. In your mind, you've already walked away. I'm not waiting for this person to change anymore. It's like I've accepted it as it is, and you found some peace. It's like a step. A step towards that Four of Wands is accepting that this thing you've been waiting for, it just might not be coming. What is in the future? 6 of Wands, success, fame, and fortune, everything that goes with it. Walking away, that mentality, walking away, is making you successful. It's also bringing you this Emperor energy. You could be this Emperor. It could also be making this person grow up and becoming an Emperor to match you. It's an Emperor energy that's coming up. What's this 3 of Swords in the upcoming overall energy? The Sun, abundance. Ooh, death to abundance. Sorry, it's not funny. There's like something very happy. And there's... It's changing, it's transforming, it's over. That is over. Yeah, this is reminding me of this week. Oh, but look, there's the Lovers in the future. The Lovers. Overall energy, the 6 of Swords. You're moving on. You're moving on. But the love is still there. And you get your wish fulfillment. What's this wish fulfillment? The King of Wands. Sagittarius. Oh no, it's not just Sagittarius. All fire signs. The 9 of Pentacles. Being independent. You've attracted in your independence. All right. Ooh. 10 of Swords, the Page of Swords. So, you've attracted in this wish fulfillment. It's putting you in this place where you are ready to deal with this, whatever it is. It could be a separation. It's a moving on with love. But something's happening in the immediate future to help you, to give you the strength to do this. What is the outcome? The 4 of Fire. See, it's giving you this ability to come to the edge. 4 of Wands in the future. 7 of Swords. See, you've been trying to escape this. You got to deal with it now. Current energy. 4 of Wands. The Page of Pentacles. See, you're changing direction. The page, that for me is changing directions. Initiation towards a new direction. And you're also holding on, being stingy, holding on. You're not letting go of whatever it is you find. Even though, look at this person. Might be offering themselves to you, but you have found your Ace of Pentacles. That's your stability. This night it can't, even if they stay in your life, right? The Lovers, it could be they're staying in your life after you've dealt with this problem, whether you're together or it's because of like children or something like that. It's like you are stable and you're not going to lose this. Don't be afraid. You're going to deal with this stability. You're going to deal with this with stability, and you're going to end up stable in the end with that 4 of Wands. One more. We'll do the co-create card. Isn't negative, but King of Swords, saying the truth, knowing the truth, and the current energy. Knight of Swords. Wow, we got a lot of people here. Knight of Swords. These could be knights, like sometimes children. And in the future, 2 cards. They got the Moon again, and the Ace of Cups. Love. See? The Moon, we don't know where we're going, but you've settled on, like if it's an ex, you've settled on what the love is. I can't tell you what the love is, you know. It could be a romantic love. It could be a love between a husband and wife that's staying together. It could be towards 2 people that are separating. But this is being done with love. There is love here, and we're holding on to the love. Right, the 3 of Pentacles, working together with somebody towards this happy ending. It might not be the happy ending that you thought, but it is going to be something you can be at peace with and content with and live with, if that makes sense. It's like the next best thing. When I think about my ex, Christopher's father, we get along really well. You know, especially since his mom died. Like, he has asked me to be there for him, and I have been there for him, and he completely appreciates it. And we're together about Chris, and we get along. And to me, we're still going to be happily ever after. It's just that we don't live and we're not romantic. Like, it's still a really, really good situation. Like, and I'm grateful for him that he's his father. He's not perfect at all. In fact, very far from it. But he might just be the perfect one for Chris to be Christopher's dad, And we never fight. We have never really fought in the 14 years he's been alive. And that's what this is reminding me of. Although it could be romantic, if I wanted it to be romantic, it could be romantic. So I feel like it is something that's your choice. Come to the edge. It's going to be your choice what you want with this situation. Does that all make sense? I wish I could tell you he's having some financial difficulties because his mom died a year ago, and he had a roommate for a while, and I don't want to tell you his business, but the thing is like I'm helping him with his budget, and I'm like, Bri, you have no money for me. You give me way too much money. It's a fact. And he's like, I do not. I wish I could give you more. This is going to make me cry again. Oh, I can't ugly cry 2 days in a row, so I'm going to just knock that off right now. But seriously, it moves me to the point where I just want to cry my eyes out. And he said, if I can't give you money, this isn't going to work. And I'm like, I'm not letting you give up your house to pay me. I'm fine. I'll be okay. I'll figure it out. I always figure it out. And he's like, no, it won't work if I can't give you at least what I'm giving you now, which is way too much money. So I'm just like, all right, we got to stop this conversation because I'm just going to bawl my eyes out. I mean, what an amazing, amazing father that is, So it's like that. There's something here that is amazing. It might not be what you wanted it to be, but try to focus on the amazing parts of it. Because there's a lot of other things that I can't stand, and I'm afraid my son will pick up on. But I'm going to focus on that, and I try to teach my son that example instead of everything else. Oh, this is way too long. How long? 22 minutes. All right. What is the Rebel Deck message for us today? Rebel Deck card. Message for us today. Almost. The Rebel Deck card for us today. All right. I'm going to give it a little whack, and then we'll just pick, because I really got to go, man. What is the Rebel Deck message for us today? There we go. Keep going. If you're in the middle of crap, don't sit down. Once on the other side, you'll be stronger and wiser. You will be stronger and wiser. No one will want to mess with you. Did you catch that? In the middle, like in the middle of the seesaw that I just talked about this entire thing. That was the vision I had in my head. And it's confirmation. If you are in the middle of crap, don't sit down. Once you're on the other side, you will be stronger and wiser. No one will want to mess with you. And it's not like because they're afraid of you. It's because they've also come to peace with who you are, and there's no fighting anymore. That's what it is. It's like no more fighting. We're getting out of this fight and this energy that we're dealing with today. And there might be a little bit of heartache. There's a redirection of what you thought was going to be this happy ending. But it's coming. It's good. I know. It's something you've needed to deal with for a long time. For once. I love you. I hope that you enjoyed that message. I hope that you saw how much spirit is a part of my messages in that message, because I did. And that's why I come here every day. I need this. So I hope that you got something out of it. I hope you're having an awesome day or night wherever you are. And most of all, I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.